This program is produced by the volunteers of Tellico Village Broadcasting.
Okay, I'm Dick Kolashevsky, the publicity chairman of the Tellico Village Lions Club. We're here this morning to speak to you about some of our service activities as well as one of our upcoming fundraisers. The Lions Club motto is "We Serve," and we do that in the community, primarily focused on vision and healthcare activities. In addition to that, we do other service programs in the way of donating money to vision-oriented charities, health-oriented charities, and in some instances, some local service activities. Now, one of the largest service programs we have are our vision screening programs, and we do those in the schools as well as other venues. So I've brought the two people who run our vision screening programs, Kurt Isaacson and Maureen Bayall, here to speak to you about the scope of that program and some of the equipment that we use in terms of doing the screening of people's vision. So Kurt, tell us about it.
The vision screening program has been designed to cover the public schools in Loudoun County. We do all of the public schools in Loudoun County, and we do this by screening children using a special camera that takes an infrared picture of their eyes. And with this camera, we can determine whether they are nearsighted, farsighted, whether they have an astigmatism, lazy eye. It will check the student's pupil size so that we get a lot of information. The camera then makes a decision for us which says either the student has passed or needs to be referred. And if it is referred, we will give that information to the school nurse. The school nurse contacts the patient's or the person's family and lets them know that they need to see an optometrist. One of the better aspects of the program is that any of these students need financial assistance. The Lions clubs here in the county will provide glasses for them. Now we also do some children that are not yet in school. We do daycare centers, we will do preschool, kindergarten. These children need to have an approval from their parents, and we send the results of this exam to Vanderbilt University. And Vanderbilt will take the results, contact the family, and they also follow up with the optometrist afterwards if the person needs to see a doctor to have their eyes checked. And Vanderbilt is doing a study to check out children's lazy eyes and what needs to be done to correct them.
We're currently, as Kurt mentioned, working in Loudoun County. This past year we did over 3,000 children. They range in age from about 1 year old up to 25 is what the camera is able to do. We're hoping to expand this year other than the schools, and we're looking into other opportunities to use the camera beyond the nursery schools and preschools.
Okay, thanks guys. It's very interesting, and as you can see, the scope of this program really extends throughout the whole county and reaches a lot of children and finds a lot of problems that in fact, what's the percentage of children that you identify that have vision problems?
Well, this year we're running at about 16%.
Now that's somewhat higher
That's higher than usual, right.
So these are 16% of these kids that we find problems with, that were it not for this program, these problems would go undetected, and these kids would develop serious eye problems as they grow older. Now, I mentioned other health-related programs. We also do health fairs at Good Samaritan Center here in Lenore City and Good Shepherd down in Madisonville. In those health fairs, we do blood pressure as well as glucose screening. Glucose screening primarily to detect potential diabetes, which is one of the leading causes of blindness, not only in the United States, but in the whole world. Other activities we do focus on some additions that our national, international organization has put us oriented towards. Number one is childhood oncology. So we've recently made a donation to Children's Hospital and the environment, and we started that off with a $2,500 donation to water. In addition, we make cash donations to a number of vision-related organizations. Kurt mentioned Vanderbilt University, the Lions Eye Center down there. We donate to Lions Volunteer Blind Industries, to Lions East Tennessee Eye Bank, as well as nationally to American Diabetes Association, juvenile diabetes. In addition to that, we also donate money locally to service organizations such as Good Samaritan. A big donor, a big recipient of our donations is the Tellico Village Fire Department. The library, we recently authorized a $2,000 donation to the library for helping them recover from their recent flood. So we do those kinds of things. Well, the next question comes up is, where do the funds come from that support all of these activities? And that speaks to our fundraising activities. Now we have essentially 5 major fundraising activities that we conduct in a year. The first of these, which is coming up on the 1st of October, is our annual Oktoberfest, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a few minutes. Secondly is our chili and soup dinner, which this year is scheduled on March the 12th of 2019. That's held at the Christian Life Center of the community church. Our largest fundraiser is our Golf for Sight outing, which is held usually at the Tellico Golf Course in May. Now there are 2 other fundraisers that only involve the club and not support from the community. These are first the flyer delivery. So every month you get a packet of flyers, advertising and information flyers in your inbox or your paper box, and that's courtesy of the Lions. And we deliver probably over 100,000 pieces of paper every year, and this is a large fundraising activity for us. The other thing we do is we assist the Women's Club of Lenore City in their annual arts and crafts fair, and we assist them by doing car parking, and that car parking lets us a couple $1,000s for the assistance we provide to them. So I want to thank Kurt and Maureen for their excellent overview of the School Vision program, and now we'll talk a little bit in more detail on the upcoming Oktoberfest. And that's coming up Monday, the 1st of October at the Tellico Village Yacht Club. It starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it runs until 7 o'clock. The food service runs till 7. You can actually stay there and party until 8 o'clock. Now this is obviously Oktoberfest, means German, and what it means is great German food, bratwurst, potato salad, beans, all the fixings, and of course a free beer. There's also wine available for a moderate cost per glass. As I say, this is our big fundraiser, so it's not only a food thing, but it's also a social thing. So it's a chance for you and your neighbors to come and listen to great music, dance if you want to. There'll be some songs there that DJ Lou will play that you can probably sing at, and it's really a great time. Now tickets are available at $14 per person from any Lion. You can also get them at Sloan's, at Village Salon, and at the United Community Bank. So again, this is a major fundraiser, and it funds things like the Vision program that you heard about and some of the other things we do. So please round up your neighbors, get your tickets, and come out and have a great time with us on that particular evening. Now, in addition to the things that I've mentioned already, the fundraisers, the various service activities, one of the things that the Lions do that you, the community, support us in are 2 of our collection programs. One are collections of used eyeglasses, and the other used pill boxes. Now, we're in the process of procuring a couple of large kind of outdoor mailbox sized containers that we'll place around the village that will be receptacles where you can drive by and drop off used eyeglasses in the pill containers. Now, used eyeglasses, and last year we collected almost 4,000 pair, are taken up to Roanoke, Virginia, to a Lions Glasses recycling center. And they are categorized and repaired and so forth, and then they're sent overseas and given to indigent people in developing nations. The pill containers, and again, when you turn them in, please remove the labels and clean them up. Last year, we just started the program and we collected well over 5,000. This year, we're on our way to, it looks like, somewhere between 10 and 15,000. Now, these pill containers are taken to Columbus, Ohio, and there's a charitable organization there that packages them up, and they're again sent to developing nations, primarily in Africa. Now, right now, what happens there is if somebody goes to a doctor and they get a prescription, they basically, the pills are put in their hand and they carry them home in their hand. Well, obviously, you know, they can contaminate them with dirt, they drop them and lose them and so forth. So these pill containers give them a receptacle in which they can place those pills and not contaminate them and get them home in the quantity they're supposed to take. So again, these are two important programs, so we hope that you'll continue to support these programs as well as all of the other things we do in the fashion that you've done in the past. And it's only through your support that we're able to carry out all of these various activities we do and carry out and exemplify the Lions motto of "We Serve." Thank you very much for your attention. Again, if you want more information about the Lions Club, you can visit our website or contact our membership director, and that information will be put up on the screen. And again, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank TV Broadcasting for permitting us to make this presentation to you and provide additional information to you about the Lions Club.